Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about this display. This is the 128 by 64. I got this to work, and the numbers are really nice. And I found this guy here. I don't know his name, but anyway, this is the YouTube. You look up YouTube for this, and you come to this guy, and it's August 16, 2020. So that's what I did. And this is the sample program that he includes, so you can test it to make sure it works. Okay, it says down here on the bottom, it says it's going to print this 138.55, which is what I have. Now, of course, that's a sample. You can go in there and change that. We'll just change that to 139. Then we go to verify. And then we go to upload. Now change to 139.55. Okay, but see, there's a little problem here. Is that with this, you'll note that it uses 62% of the storage area. So I don't know if it's the fonts he's using. I mean, it's a nice font. And maybe the Nano, the Uno Nano is so small that, maybe it just can't support this big screen. But I'm sure maybe if you go with a different font, it might work. But I don't want to spend a lot of time researching this. I just want to get something. The other one seems to be working fine. Now let me show you that one. And this is the original program that I'm using from that Curious Scientist. And if I compile this or verify this, you'll see that this is only using 29% of the memory. So that's a pretty big difference. Now, how I was able to get my font a lot bigger was I went into this program from Curious Scientist, and I was trying to change the library to include different libraries so I could get a different font, this and that. But the thing is that, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just mostly copy and paste from other programs, and it really didn't work. I couldn't get it to work. Every time I tried to do something, it would tell me that it wasn't declared or this or that, or it just couldn't get it to work. I tried different things and it just wasn't working. So what I did was I did some research on this, and I found this. I found out that this Adafruit library contains different fonts within the library itself. That's what I was basically trying to do. Was I was trying to change the font without actually changing the library. What I tried to do, like I said, was I tried to include different libraries, trying to change the font, and I couldn't get it to work. But what I found out was that inside this library you have different fonts that you could use without really changing anything. And these are the different fonts that are within this library. This is the Adafruit library. So you could, what I did was I tried these different fonts. And I ended up with this one, this fixed bold 10 by 15, which is what I installed. I put into his set font, fixed bold 10 by 15. And originally I thought this set 2X. Now he had double line text, and I got rid of that 2X, thinking that that was causing the. I only wanted a single line. I just want a single number for the display, and I didn't want two lines. I wanted one line, one big line. So I thought that was the set 2X. Was the for two lines. Come to find out, it's not. What that does is it doubles the size of the font. So I left that in there. I had it. I removed it. Well, I put the double slash there so it wouldn't read it. Then I took it back out, and it worked good. So I got the fixed bold. So this is a copy of this program, this part. And like I said, all I did was I changed this. I put this fixed bold in here, and I left everything else. Well, I changed this from I think originally had a AS560 or something, and I just put ready in there. So it says welcome and ready. I mean, you could put your name or whatever you want in here. You could put anything you want in here, really. But like I said, you could use any of these fonts. Now, I really don't remember where I found them. But here they are if you want to try different fonts. You just take out this line and then put in the one you want to change. Put it in here where it says OLED set font. I did this last week, and I don't remember where I got it from. I got it from somewhere, but anyway, so now the display is working good as far as using the smaller screen. I mean, I like the bigger screen, but you know, I can't go with you know, this one's only using, like I said, 29% of the memory, and this one's using 62%. And then the thing is that you would have to take this stuff up here, which makes it work, and you'd have to incorporate it into the original file, into this file, which is from Curious Scientist. And then if you incorporate it into here, you have to make sure it works, because like I said, I was getting all kinds of error messages when I was trying to install a different library in here, which for the 128 by 64, you have to put in a different library versus the one he's using, which is a 128 by 32. So, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the smaller display now that I got the bigger letters on it. And I'm going to let it go at that, because you know, I want to get this thing going. I don't really need a bigger display. I mean, I like the bigger display, but the smaller display works, and it takes less memory. And I don't know if I can get this bigger display to work with this program that I need. I need this program. I don't need to, you know, this other program. You know, I get it to run, but all it does is just display whatever I put here in the display print. And I don't need that. I want to be able to, you know, find out where I am on my indexer as far as rotation. So I'm pretty much going to go back with the smaller display so I can run the program. But anyway, that's part of it. So we're still working on it, and we're getting there. Okay. Bye.